So let's get into the Rise of the Golden Idol. I think I've played the demo of this, but I don't know if this is going to contain the same stuff as the demo did. And I don't know that, I'm pretty sure that it doesn't matter at all if you don't remember the story or anything that happened in the first game, because I think this one takes place, just from the title screen, I can tell that this takes place in a different time period, because the first game, took place in like, Victorian times, I think, or something like that, or like the early 19th century, I think. This one appears to take place in, well, modern times, if not near modern times, after the invention of the automobile, at the very least. What is that? What is that? Is a snake? Constriction, a murderous way out. Okay. Okay, you have me intrigued. I kind of really am excited to just go into this cold, like not knowing anything at all. In this game, you will solve scenarios involving murder and other strange events. Murder's not that strange. You will do this by dragging words into the correct slots with sentences. Solve this example puzzle. Police needed to gather something to prove that the death had been something. Needed to gather evidence to prove that the death had been a murder. Yay. Wow. What a way to come out the gate here. Goodness me. What is going on here? To solve this scenario, you must first explore the location, clicking on all hotspots and gathering all words. Okay. So, I feel like we walked in on something here. It's attempted moida. Prom. Napole prom. Okay. Whoever you are. Mustachioed man. With your chewed cloth strap. Okay. So we got that solved. What's this on the floor here? I believe this might be the man's straitjacket. Redwood. So Redwood is, I guess, the name of the place that we're in. Oh god. Morg Braca is getting super strangled here. Sucks to be him. Morg Braca. Okay. What's he got on him? He's got a Patients in Specific Care Unit C. Ooh, he's got a list of a lot of stuff here. Alright, let's grab all of those words. He's got some Sweet Pines cigarettes. He's got a row of keys. Okay. So he looks like he's an orderly of some sort. And this guy, I'm guessing, is a patient who has chewed through his straitjacket and is now strangling this guy with it. I'm guessing this is an asylum because this is like a padded room. Okay, so now he's also got a rubber baton. So yeah, guard or warden's looking very, very likely. Okay, next click on the following elements in the bottom bar to open them. Words, names, and events. Okay. So we have all of these words to work with. Most of them... Alright, so the red ones are proper nouns, I suppose. The green ones, or the greenish ones, look like items. And the gray ones look like places. Okay. Yeah, I gathered that. Names. So I guess we have to figure out the names of these two characters. Morg Braca. Okay, well, we have Morg Braca here, so I'm guessing Morg Braca is this guy's name. And I guess we have to figure out this other guy's name. He's in... What cell number is he in? 201, 203, 20... Okay, so it's descending, and the odds are down here. So this would be room 206. I'm guessing. So, well, who's in room 6? Ivy Hayes? So is that this guy's name? Ivy Hayes? Let's try that. Ivy Hayes. Two or fewer are incorrect. Maybe that's not who he is. He doesn't look like an Ivy, honestly. Oh, wait. 201, this room, 203, 204. He's in room 202. I got the wrong room number there. This is Aurel Toussaint. Okay. I think it's Tom 200, yeah. No, this is Aurel Toussaint. There we go. So I got the names right. Excellent. So we figured out who these guys are. I don't know why one of them is trying to kill the other. Okay, so now we have to fill out the events. The something killed something with a something in the something. Okay. Okay, so we need some words here for this. What did it say that Aurel was on that sheet there? Professor of Ancient Lumerian History. So I'm guessing what this is trying to say is the professor, Aurel Toussaint, killed this guy. What's this guy's name? Morg Braca. Killed Morg Braca with a strap from the straitjacket in the asylum, in the something asylum. What asylum is this? Does it say on this guy's sheet here? Patients in the Special Care Unit C, June 1977. Okay, so we're in the 70s right now. That's good to know. Ring of Keys. Redwood. Redwood Asylum. He's got a Redwood shirt on. Or he had a Redwood, well, not shirt, but straitjacket. Redwood Asylum. Oh, that's very satisfying. I like that. Cool. You have solved the scenario. Aurel Toussaint, professor of ancient Lumerian history, chewed through his straitjacket strap and suddenly strangled nurse Morg Braca in cell 202. Oh, wait. Okay, these are some of the things. I know Lazarus Hurst. I know that name. He's a character from the first game. So I think that maybe this does have something to do with the first game. Lazarus Hurst was the leader of the Pernicial Order Party, which governed Albion from 1792 to 1795. Some claimed he used a mystical golden idol to seize power. Yeah, in the first game, I think he was like, he used it to like resurrect himself or something like that, or take control of a cult or something. I don't know. There was a lot of details in the first game. But yeah, essentially there's this golden idol that's at the center of everything, and it's just got some magical, like, monkey paw-ish type power to it. Cool. So, I guess we did that. Now we move on to the TV guide with the curse on it. Congratulations on finishing your first case. Welcome to Chapter 1, The Curse, in which a strange threat looms over New Wells. Ooh, this is nice. This is cozy and story-ish, and I like it. Okay, so here we go. First chapter. Academic Impact. The Death of a Brilliant Mind. Whoa, okay, where are we now? Okay. Car. Dead guy? Oh, yeah, dead guy. Okay, let's check what's up with dead guy. Sir, which of these speech titles do you prefer for the graduation ceremony at Imperial University? The shortcomings of Norwalk's algorithms? I don't want to criticize my own work in an inspirational speech. Or the age of computers, math, and the new frontier? Okay. So this guy is speaking at a university, and he's deciding what kind of speech he wants to give. The shortcoming of Nowak's algorithms. I don't want to criticize my own work in an inspirational speech. So if the dead guy is Nowak, maybe? Because he's talking about his own speech. It looks like he's written in red here that it's his speech. Man's not breathing. Okay, yeah, we gathered that. What has he got here? He's got a lighter. He's got a key. The lighter and the key have a symbol on them. He's got cigarettes. A pack of Brigantine Blue Blend cigarettes. And he's got a pack with addresses in it. Caleb Reynolds, Thomas Crow, John Robkin. Okay. So we got some names and we got some addresses. So we're gathering information. This is what you do in this game. You come to a scene, you gather all the information, and then you have to solve whatever the game wants you to solve. So stairs are covered with ice and snow. He must have slipped down the stairs, I guess. Cigarette machine. Okay. Who do we have here? Who are these two? Oh, I don't know what we should do. Bagman. Okay. Mr. Bagman, 1970. He's got his car key, and he's got a wedding ring. Okay. Who's the lady? Oh my god, is he dead, Cyril? Also a wedding ring, so we can assume that these two are married. Also, this guy is Cyril Bagman. So we have a name for him right now, I think. Cyril Bagman. And assuming the two are married, which we're going to assume the wife is also named Bagman, though I don't know her first name. Also, the dead guy had a note on him saying, the shortcoming of Nowak's algorithms. I don't want to criticize my own work. This guy's, one of his names is Nowak, I think. Sounds like a last name to me. I don't know what do you guys think? That seems to make the most sense to me. What's the car got to say? Nope. Engine is still running. So there's footprints here too. So we can assume that these two didn't run him over. It looks to me like he slipped on the stairs. Actually, it looks like he fell from up here and then fell. Yeah, he fell from up here, because if he had slipped from the stairs at the cigarette machine, there'd be footsteps up here. Also, he doesn't need to go to the cigarette machine because he's got a full pack of cigarettes, and those cigarettes don't match any of the packs in this machine. So I think it's safe to assume he wasn't at the cigarette machine. He fell from up here, because that would explain why there's no footprints up here. What's back here? Hey, I know that symbol. That symbol is the same symbol that was on his stuff. Yeah, he's got a key and a lighter that have the same symbol as this. West Bridge 1, property of Sir Isaac. And inside we have... arrange for a taxi to be here at 6 p.m. I have a meeting at 45C Stockyard Street. IN. IN. Hang on. Sir Isaac. Is his name Isaac? I-N. Isaac Nowak. This is Sir Isaac. He's got like stuff on him that has the symbol that matches, so that makes sense. Okay, so we just need to know the lady's name. What's this? Dear Deborah. Deborah! I'm saddened to hear that Brandon's exam results have been rather poor. It seems your son is taken after his father. I warned you about marrying into that family. Mommy. Wow. Harsh. Okay, so Dear Deborah, I'm saddened to hear that Brandon's exam results have been rather poor. It seems your son is taken after his father. I warned you about marrying into that family. So I'm going to assume that this is Deborah. Let's see how well we do if we throw Deborah in there. Whoops. Deborah Bagman. Okay, I got all the names right. Perfect. So, Deborah's son is Brandon. That's something to throw into the back there. Yeah, the game's very Mad Libs, but I kind of dig that. I kind of like mystery solving this way using the Mad Libs. Because you noticed in the previous one, when I got an answer wrong, it said you had, like, I filled out all the names, and it said you have too few answers that could not be right. It doesn't tell you which ones, so you can't really brute force any of the questions in this. Okay, so we got names. Do we have to solve events? Okay. What's our events? Something, something, and something, something discovered the body of something, something, which is there because he's something, the something. Okay. So, Deborah Bagman and Isaac Bagman discovered the body, or sorry, Deborah Bagman and Cyril Bagman discovered the body of, I should be probably filling these out. Cyril Bagman and Deborah Bagman discovered the body of Isaac Nowak, which was there because he fell from the bridge, I think, is what they want us to go from here. Yeah! Awesome. You have solved the scenario. While driving home, Deborah and Cyril suddenly noticed the dead body of Sir Isaac Nowak, who had fallen from the bridge above, tearing his yellow shirt sleeve in the process. Cool. Okay, what's this? Thank you for your cooperation. We are happy to cover Brandon's tuition fees provided our arrangement lasts. Brandon is the name of the woman's son. Okay. So is this a letter to her? From your side, we expect complete confidentiality about our motivation for funding Brandon. Any breach in this confidentiality will result in a swift termination of funding. Rare Talent Fund. Okay. So, Brandon is being sponsored by the Rare Talent Fund, and they're doing so in exchange for some sort of confidentiality from the parents. We don't know why. Oh, here we go. We got a new little puzzle here. Not filled in. A few months later, the famous scientist was discovered by the blank couple. Okay, so is this... So the famous scientist, is this Isaac Nowak, was discovered by the Bagman couple? Oh, I gotta fill in the whole thing. A few days later, something something offered to fund something something's tuition. Okay, this is... Something something offered to fund Brandon Bagman. Brandon Bagman's tuition in exchange for confidentiality about the fact that something something had been affected by the something something. Do I have to fill this in? I guess so. Oh, nope. I guess not. Because, like, story one, like, there's slots here that I can't fill in because I don't have the words, and I'm assuming I have to do some more scenarios to get more of this stuff. So I say we move on to the next scenario. Under construction. A brutal blue-collar departure. Okay. Oh, good. Construction site. Uh-oh. Somebody got crushed by a pipe. Oh, that sucks. Okay, let's start tearing into this place. What's our news lady got to say here? Which resulted in the death of foreman Joel Gregson. An upsetting accident indeed. This is Miranda Meadows from New Wells Regional TV. All right, well, we got a name right off the bat. We know that you are Miranda Meadows. And we know that Joel Gregson is dead. So I'm assuming that's this guy. And the man is not breathing. Foreman. Fine, you and the boys can end your shift early to watch the Pell game, but only if you finish dismantling the old sewage pipes in the construction pit. These are the tasks for the Monday. Werder to start digging the old electric cables. Totski must finally demolish that red garage building. Okay, so this guy I think is the foreman, and she mentioned that foreman Joel Gregson. So I'm guessing this dead guy is Joel Gregson. So let's fill that out right away. Joel Gregson. Okay. Let's have a look around. Let's look and see who are we talking to here. Inspector Roy Sampson. So you're saying that the vehicle was not working since July 10th? Let me note that down, Mr. Jenkins. So this guy is Mr. Jenkins. This guy is Inspector Roy Sampson. So let's get his name down right now. And this guy is Mr. Jenkins. Look, my vehicle has been out of order since yesterday. I requested the repair team. You can check with the head office. So this is Jenkins. I don't know his first name. Mr. Jenkins, yeah, okay. Also, you've got case notes from 1977. That was 1977 was when that first scene with the strangulation happened. So, collusion, perhaps? All right, Jenkins, you're there. Or what about these other two guys over here? I thought we missed the Pell game as well, Ted. It was all for nothing. And we missed the Pell game for nothing. Okay, so this guy here is Ted. And this guy's Monty. So we have names for these guys. Ted and Monty. So the round guy here is Monty. And this guy is Ted. Okay. I dig this. I super love jotting down notes like this. I think this is pretty cool. What's going on down here? Inspector Ian Worth. Ooh, he's armed. All right, we got another name. So you are Inspector Ian Worth. Hey, Roy, come here quick. We've got another corpse. It's fresh, but there's something wrong with it. Roy. Who is Roy he's talking to? Oh, Roy Sampson, the other inspector. So these two guys are the police searching stuff, and he said he's got another corpse. Holy shit. Yeah, that guy's super dead. And he's got fucked up eyes. Luke Brown. Okay. The man's not breathing. There's easy works at the old dock. Asked for the locals for Hunter Wolf. Benny Crystal. Oh boy, that's a lot. So, are we to assume that this is Luke Brown? The game wants me to give him a name. I'm going to assume it's Luke Brown, given his dog tags. So, you are Luke Brown. Aren't you? Old military tag, yeah. There it is. So we just need the name of these two guys, and I think we've got all the names. Okay, we've got to check out the machines up here. So the yellow forklift has a picture of a dude with a fish. Okay. Dude with a fish looks like this guy here. And it looks all rusted up. What about ball and chain here? When operating the grade 2 heavy machinery, such as demolisher, excavator, or cutter, check the machine's status lights, report the service team if you see any errors. Alright. Were there status lights in here? So they've all got status lights. This guy's got a problem with his status light on the cutter machine. Best bill. Oh, vehicles now. Oh, I have to suss out who was using which vehicle. Okay, well, this guy was using the excavator. This is the demolisher. And this is the cutter. So we know that. Also, best bill was in the cutter, right? So the cutter was being used by Bill. Which one of them is Bill? I'm guessing it's him. Process of elimination, because he's the only one that we don't have a first name of. So this guy must be Bill. Bill Jenkins. So if I put Bill here, and then we go to vehicles and we say that this guy was on that. The dead guy's the foreman, so the last guy here, he must be on the demolisher. Yes! Okay. Okay, so we got we've sussed out who's using which vehicles. We still don't have names for these guys. Oh, and then we gotta do the events. Alright. Something used the something on the something. This resulted in the death of... We know the death. The death is Joel Gregson, the foreman. Following this, the body of something was found unexpectedly. I'm guessing this is Luke Brown, the guy that was in the pipe. So the pipe was hit by the ball and chain. So I think what happened is he swung the ball and chain into the pipe, and it smashed into the foreman. I don't know why. And then when the pipe was removed, and they're sussing out what happened to the foreman, they found this body stuck in the pipe. Okay, so where are our words here? So hang on. Who's using the ball and chain? Or the demolisher? It's the round guy here. Monty. Hey, wait a minute. Joel Gregson's name should be here. I guess if you don't lock them in here, you have to recycle them. Joel Gregson should be there. So, Monty something used the demolisher on the sewage pipe. This resulted in the death of Joel Gregson. Following this, the body of Luke Brown was found unexpectedly. So I guess we just have to figure out what Monty's last name is. Aha. Werder should start digging out the old electric cables. Totski should finally demolish that red garage building. Totski is using the demolisher. So, round guy's name is Totski. So let's go to names. Monty Totski. And Ted Wertner. And then the body here was Luke Brown. Okay, got the names. So now we can figure this out. So Monty Totski. Yes! Oh, that's cool. You've solved the scenario. Foreman Joel needed to remove the sewage pipe, but the cutter vehicle was out of order. Not wanting to miss a peel game, he asked Monty to use the demolisher instead. This led to Joel being crushed by the pipe. Right, because the cutter wasn't working because it had a flashing red light in it. Police arrived, and during their investigation, they found another fresh body inside the sewage pipe. Kooky. Okay, so... excuse me. Okay, so you solve, like, the mini mysteries, and that gives you, like, more clues to the overarching mystery. Wait, so are we not solving these things in chronological order? Oh, that's gonna be a bit of a mind twist. Okay. During a construction yard accident, the body of, we know this is Luke Brown. Luke Brown was found in a sewage pipe. Afflicted by a strange condition that police named the... I don't think I have the information to solve that. A few months later, a famous scientist, Isaac Noack, was discovered dead by the Bagman couple. This is cool. So, like, there's unrelated, like, different mysteries that don't seem related at all, but eventually they're going to reveal themselves to all be connected. I remember that was what happened in the first game, too. Like, you seem to be going from just one random mystery to another, and there was only, like, very tangential connections between them until you, like, got a broader scope of everything, and you realize that everything's connected. It was very dude, like that meme of the dude in front of the murder board with all the string all over it. What's the paper airplane? You have seen his body. It would be a shame if it got out that the man who was an inspiration to the world was just another junkie, like one of those homeless deadbeats. Don't worry, I won't tell anyone, but there are those who might. I suggest you talk to the commissioner. Okay. I don't know what the hell that's supposed to mean. Oh boy, here we go. Third mystery. Newsflash. The sudden announcement of a sinister cult. Oh, good. I wonder if they have lambs in it. Oh, press conference. This might be one of the scenarios from the demo, because I think I remember there being a press conference in the demo. Okay, we gotta start talking to people. Let's start over here. Inspector Roy Sampson. Roy Sampson, he was one of the dudes at the construction site. Homicide, Roy Sampson. Okay. It's alright. Apparently 9th District needs help, so I've been promoted to homicide lead there. Besides, if this is some drug cult thing, it's definitely out of my wheelhouse. What's his note say? Roy, get to Sebastian's office immediately and bring these case files of yours. Possum 13, Beetle 4, Cougar 9. That sounds like code to me. Okay. Ian Worth. This is the other guy. So these are the two guys that were they found the body at the construction site. What the hell, Roy? I thought you called this conference. What is old Seb blathering about up there on the podium? So, Seb The guy, the guy with the glasses is Seb. Are you off this case? What's the bloody demonic drug cult expert? Never heard of it. Okay, so this guy here is Seb, I assume. Ooh. He looks very imposing. There are 2 topics we wanted to cover today. I can offer you 5 minutes and a couple of questions right now. All right, what's he got on here? Press conference at 1 p.m. on December 7th. They expect us an update on the high-profile case and the string of bum deaths. Definitely the 70s. Not a lot of sympathy there. Besides, look at the size of this camera. Definitely the 70s. Holy mackerel, that's a lot of information. All right, give me all those words. Is the family going to press charges against the municipality? I am thankful for our police force. It is one of a few corruption-free institutions we have. It is? As the commissioner said, the death was a tragic accident. So this guy is the commissioner, I'm assuming. And his name is Seb. Sebastian. Here we go. So Sebastian. We know these 2 guys' names. We know that this is Roy Sampson. We know this is Ian Worth. And we know this is Sebastian somebody. So we can definitely lock that in for now. What were we looking at here? Why did the police call the cause of these homicides, deaths, the Red Curse? Is there really a demon-worshipping cult? Oh, God, I hope so. It's just a shorthand. We strongly believe the deaths are linked to a demon-worshipping drug cult, and we plan to involve experts from out of state. Okay. Are you considering any explanations other than the connection to drugs? For instance, a deliberate assassination through telepathy? We deal with real crimes, sir, not fantasy. Next question. Okay. So, what's this conference? During the conference, Sebastian somebody. Let's get Sebastian's name locked in there. The case something was a something something. And the case something had a strong something something. Ooh boy. Alright, so Sebastian somebody claimed the case Possum 13, Beetle 4. Okay, so these are the titles of the cases. They don't... Ooh, they're very coded. Ugh. I don't know how I can figure that out. Okay, we got other stuff to explore here. Let's I keep wanting to try and see if I can suss things out before I gather all the information, and I shouldn't do that. Let's see who these 2 people are. I appreciate you joining me, Jack. It's nice to see a familiar face. These vultures are after my father's reputation. This guy's Jack. I know we haven't been close lately, but I have come to support my cousin. This guy's Jack, and the lady is his cousin. Don't worry about the closed casket thing. Your father was the greatest scientist of the modern age, and I will assure his legacy lives on. Okay, so we have a name for this guy. This guy is Jack. So let's get that locked in right away. And these 2 are cousins. Lady here also has a note. To the rest of the executive team, I appreciate the offers to take time off to mourn, but we must know that the International Knowledge Foundation can function without its creator. Therefore, I will continue leading it. All Foundation projects listed below should proceed uninterrupted. Third World Light, Wisdom Interconnected, Rare Talent Fund. CEO-EN. So, to the rest of the executive team, I appreciate the offers to take time off to mourn, but we must prove that the International Knowledge Foundation can function without its creator. Therefore, I will continue leading it. So if this is her note, then she is an EN. And she's the leader of something. Alright, we can go other places. Oh, we can go to the morgue. Ooh, there's a lot of dead people in here. Oh boy. Alright, let's start poking at the dead people. Tiger 98. Here's our case numbers. Okay, so Tiger 98 got either shot or maybe stabbed a bunch of times. What are you? Gecko 71. What are you? Monkey 34. Beetle 4. Oh, good grief. Wait a minute. Beetle 4. Okay, so now we have all of these case numbers. At least we have information on some of them. What's this? Autopsy table. Cause of death. Table A is hemorrhaging from bullet wounds. B is unknown, connected to Cougar 9. C is blunt trauma to the back of the head. D is asphyxiation. Okay. Well, that's C right there. What did it say for C? Blunt trauma to the back of the head. D, asphyxiation. That's this guy, because he's been strangled. This guy's been the one that got shot. So A, C, D. So this guy here is B. Beetle 4 is B. Okay. And what did he die from? Unknown, connected to Cougar 9. Whatever that means. Oh boy. Okay. Okay, there's a lot of information here. There was another place we could go. Oh boy. Oh, we're rifling through an office here. I don't know if I'm supposed to be a character or if I am just this floating discovery entity. Alright, let's start rifling through some stuff. Let's check the trash first. Always something good in there. Whoa. Discovered. Dead guy. This is a picture of something something from case something. His body lies on table something. His death is linked to the something something. Okay. Is he one of our corpses? It seems to, like, it says his body lies on table something, so I think he's one of our corpses. So he's either this one or this one. I'm guessing it's this one's because he's bald. And he's got a K on his neck. Yep, that's him. So this is a picture of something something from case... I don't know. His body lies on table B. We know that. Boom. His death is linked to the... drug suicide connection. Oh god, that could be anything. And what case is he? Beetle 4. Okay, so his case is Beetle 4. All right, let's we're piecing it together. Let's go back to the office here. Again, we got to check everything. Make sure you get all the details. What's in the drawer? Oh boy. Case name Cougar 9. We were looking for that. There's the dude from the sewage pipe. Red Curse cases. Opened July 11th, 1977. Led by Roy Sampson. First victim, Luke Brown. So this is the case that he started at the construction site. Because the first victim, Luke Brown, that's the guy that was in the pipe that they found at the construction site. So Red Curse apparently is what's going on here with these eyes, I guess. Potential witnesses, Benny Crystal and Hunter Wolf. Okay, there's a bunch of names. Okay, what's this? Case name Possum 13. Small canal case. Opened December 1st, 1977. Led by Roy Sampson. Deceased homeless individual alias Dirty William. Found in a container in old docks in the Stockyard Street. Cause of death unknown, but clearly connected to Cougar 9. Okay, so when did Cougar 9 start? July 1977. This December 1977. So Roy Sampson, finds this dead body in the sewage pipe. It's got blood red eyes. He nicknames it the Red Curse, I guess, as sort of like a colloquialism for whatever's going on with these guys. And then later in the year, he finds a dead homeless individual that he aliases as Dirty William. Cause of death unknown, but clearly connected to Cougar 9. So I think Roy is onto something here. What's this? Case name closed. December 4th, 1977. This is our dead guy from the stairs that fell off the bridge. This is Isaac Nowick. So he died in December. World famous scientist and philanthropist. Living relatives: Elizabeth Nowick, Adam Nowick, Jack Nowick. Do we have names here? Jack Nowick. Oh, okay. So Elizabeth Nowick is. So these are okay. So these are Isaac's. So she's Isaac's daughter. That's Elizabeth Nowick, I think. Because if we go back out and check with her, what did that note say? Yeah, E.N. Elizabeth Nowick. Okay, so Elizabeth Nowick and Jack Nowick. All right, we got names. We got names. I love it. Elizabeth Nowick and Jack Nowick. Okay, cool. Let's go back up here. We're discovering shit. So, deceased is Sir Isaac Nowick. So, I appreciate you for joining me. It's nice to see a familiar face. These vultures are after my father's reputation. So, Isaac Nowick is her father. I convinced the police to release his body today so we can start preparing for the funeral. Unfortunately, these will have to be closed casket ceremony. The fall has disfigured his face. So, oh crap, I forgot what I was doing. Let's go back up to the office here, and I'm getting too many details wrapped up in my head here. What do we have here on his computer? Welcome to the Wisdom Interconnected Network. Please input query. Computer, let me in. Command not recognized. Please input query. Password 12345. Dear Mr. Walsh, congratulations on becoming Wisdom Interconnected's newest board member. Our next board meeting is in June, after which you'll receive the biannual remuneration. Meanwhile, please accept the latest DAC-2 computing machine as a token of our appreciation. Walsh. Okay. The Allied States of Hespera flag. So is this, like, alt history? Because this takes place in the 70s. Okay, so we've got all the words. We've explored everything. So now we have to figure out the conference information, the victim information, and the actual event information. New Wells police scheduled a press conference to announce that something something had been the victim of something something. Good, great. Before the conference, something 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 something, a something something and a computer. As a result, during the conference, something something declared that something something had been a victim of a something something. Oh boy. A lot of ifs here. I convinced the police to release his body today so we can start preparing for the funeral. Unfortunately, it will have to be closed casket ceremony. The fall has disfigured his face. Wait, it cut his eyes out. I'll bet you this guy had, like, the red eyes. His death is linked to... I'll bet you this is Red Curse. Red Curse. So whoever this is related to the Red Curse. So those are the two topics that we want to discover. The high-profile case and the string of bum deaths. Is the family going to press charges against the municipality? I am thankful for our police force. It is one of the few corruption-free institutions we have. As the commissioner said, the death was a tragic accident. Why do the police call all of these homeless deaths the Red Curse? It's just a shorthand. We strongly believe the deaths are linked to a demon-worshipping drug cult and plan to investigate experts. Okay, so... she's clearly in mourning. So, she's mourning her dad. Is her dad this body? Like, is this... Noack? Isaac Noack? And that's why she's, like, at this press conference, because his body's here. I think that makes sense. So is this Isaac Noack? Okay. So this is the guy that fell down the stairs. Or fell off the bridge, rather. Or maybe was pushed off the bridge. Who knows? So he's tied... okay, so he's tied into this whole drug thing. But since he's like a world-famous professor, that's why it's getting media coverage. Okay. Alright. So during the conference, Sebastian somebody claimed that the case blah 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 was a... the case has a strong... hang on. Has a strong what? What did he say in the press conference here? We strongly believe that the deaths are linked to a demon-worshipping drug cult, and we plan to involve from the experts from out of state. I think he's talking about the death of the homeless here. And that is Samson's case here, which was Cougar 9. So, Sebastian, whatever his name is, says that Cougar 9... no, this one. Cougar 9 has a strong drug connection. And the case here... so this is the bums. This is... oh, so this case here is about Isaac. What's Isaac's case number? Beetle 4. So Beetle 4 was a... what did he say about Isaac? Is the family going to press charges against the municipality? Thankful for the police. As the commissioner said, tragic accident. As the commissioner said, the death was a tragic accident. Okay. I think there's something going on here. I mean, obviously there's something going on here, but... I think... daughter girl here is manipulating the commissioner. Because he's just like, it was just an accident. Like, the dude just slipped and fell. Obviously, that's not the case. They would have cut his eyes out otherwise. So, Beetle 4 was a... tragic accident. Wish I knew what the hell his last name is. Does anybody say what Sebastian's last name is? Maybe he's got like a name tag. I assume this is his office. Computer, let me in. Welcome to the Wisdom Interconnected Network. Walsh. Mr. Walsh. Okay. Is the Commissioner Walsh? Sebastian Walsh? Yes. Okay, so here's what's up. So Walsh goes there. Yes. All right. So Walsh is being bribed. Daughter Elizabeth is bribing Walsh so that he covers up the death of Isaac. That's what's going on. Congratulations on becoming Wisdom Interconnected's newest board member. Our next board meeting is in June, after which you'll receive your remuneration. Meanwhile, please. So she gave him a computer, and she also made him a board member on Wisdom Interconnected, which I think is her like company. So that makes sense. You know what I just noticed? There's a coffee mug here with pink lipstick on it. She's got pink lipstick on. Oh, you got to pay attention to the details in this game. So she was up visiting the commissioner, having coffee with him, and giving him a computer so that he would cover up. So Isaac is this world-famous scientist and philanthropist. He gets caught up in whatever this red curse drug cult thing is. And then he ends up dead. And then his daughter is trying to cover it up by bribing the police commissioner with, like, with computers and shit like that. Okay. New Wells police scheduled a press conference to announce that... Okay, so I think what's going on here is... New Wells police scheduled a press conference to announce that Isaac Noack had been the victim of the Red Curse. Before the conference... Oh, check this out. The blue word here is either showed or offered. I bet you it's offered. Before the conference... Oh, I got you now. Watch this. Elizabeth Newick. Where the hell's Newick's name? Or, sorry, Elizabeth Noack offered Sebastian Walsh a board position in a computer. Because that's what it said. Welcome to the new position on her wisdom whatever thing, right? As a result, during the conference, Sebastian Walsh declared that Isaac Noack had been the victim of a tragic accident. Yes! Oh, that's cool. So, the cops wanted to be like, hey, this high-end guy is connected to all of these, like, homeless deaths by way of that red-eye drug thing. But before he could announce that during the press conference, the family got to him and bribed him, and then he changed his story. The day of the conference was announced, Elizabeth Noack visited Police Commissioner Sebastian Walsh and offered him a lucrative board position with one of the foundations she led. In exchange, she wanted him to hide the facts about her father's death. Sebastian accepted the proposal. He swiftly promoted Roy Sampson to another position and took over the conference announcements. Oh, that's why Sampson was pushed out. Because Roy was originally investigating everything. Okay, and now we have a beaker. Summary of evidence to Roy Sampson. December 6, 1977. Beetle 4 had the same affliction as Cougar 9, strong. Beetle 4 is Isaac Newick. he had the same affliction as Cougar 9. So he had the red eye thing. But Beetle 4 and Cougar 9 had the same cause of death, weak. So they didn't die the same way. Foreign substance presence, Cougar 9 and Beetle 4 0. So they didn't have a foreign substance in there. So maybe it is a cult thing. Because they didn't have any, like, drugs in them. They just had, like, this red eye thing that was causing them to have red eyes. Huh. So, I wonder if, like, all the homeless people that are getting affected by this red eye thing are just being bumped off and nobody cares. But it isn't until somebody high profile like Isaac gets bumped off that everybody starts noticing. Okay. Oh, and we have, what's this now? Cougar 9 notes. Notable places. Benny's Place, a drug-pushing office. The 3 warehouses in the old docks. 45A Stockyard would not let us in without a warrant. Old warehouse, 45B Stockyard, decommissioned in the 1950s. Homeless congregate there. Steelside warehouse, 45C Stockyard, completely empty with evidence of recent cleaning. Notable witnesses, suspects, Benny Crystal. I've heard that name before. Claimed he hardly knew... Oh, this is Luke Brown's guy. And they were not friendly. Advised contacting Hunter Wolf, who had a workshop in Steelside warehouse and offered jobs to people like Luke. Hunter Wolf was unable to find this person. No traces in the Steelside warehouse or anywhere else on the docks. Oh, God. Okay, so now we have to fill out all the information. Oh, boy. During the construction yard accident, the body of Luke Brown was found in a sewage pipe affected by a strange condition the police named the Red Curse. A few months later, the famous scientist Isaac Nowak was discovered dead by the Bagman couple. After being contacted by somebody worried that everyone would think something had been a something. After being contacted by someone, somebody was worried that everyone would think somebody had been a somebody. I'm assuming this is after being contacted by somebody. Where's that note here? You've seen his body. It would be a shame if it got out that the man was an inspiration to the world, was just another junkie. And one of the homeless, like one of those homeless deadbeats. I think this is a letter to Elizabeth. I don't know who it's from, but it's to Elizabeth. They're threatening Elizabeth, I think. I suggest you talk to the commissioner. So somebody coerced Elizabeth into doing all that bribery with the commissioner. So I think what this says is, after being contacted by someone, Elizabeth Nowak, worried that everyone would think Isaac Nowak had been a drug user. A few days later, somebody offered to fund Brandon Bagman's tuition in exchange for confidentiality about the fact that somebody had been affected by the something. So where was that letter about Isaac? Thank you for your cooperation. We're happy to cover Brandon's tuition fees. Rare Talent Fund. Is there a Rare Talent Fund? No, it's a person. A person. From Rare Talent Fund. Is that... Can I go back into here and like... Oh, I can go back in and snoop around for information. Fun. Wait, is that her organization? No, her international... Wait, Rare Talent Fund. So... She runs... Wisdom Interconnected is the name of... On here, right? Wisdom Interconnected's newest board member. So, Elizabeth Newark runs all these foundations. So... A few days... So, it's Elizabeth offered... Oh, I get it. Elizabeth Noack offered to fund Brandon Bagman's tuition in exchange for confidentiality because Bagman's parents found the body of Isaac. So they would have seen that he had the fucked up red eyes. So Elizabeth Noack offered to fund Brandon Bagman's tuition in exchange for confidentiality about the fact that Isaac Noack was afflicted by the red curse. Hours before the conference, Sebastian Walsh was offered a similar deal and took it. However, the laboratory investigator found blank blank that either blank victim had been a blank blank. Okay, so the laboratory investigation had found zero evidence that either accident victims, I think this is, or suicide victims, no, accident victims had been a drug user. Because it said there that that they had no foreign substances in their blood. Oh, I'm so close. 2 fewer are incorrect. No, oh, this is where the game gets you. So somewhere in all of this, I have 2 answers, or possibly 1 answer that are wrong. Maybe it isn't accident victim. Maybe it's murder victim. Or suicide victim. It is... Oh, wait. It's not victim. Because victim here, that doesn't make sense. Wait, either red curse victim had been a drug user. There it is. So... Okay, so there's the red curse is causing people to be dead, and it's not because of drugs. The cops just said it was drugs to throw people off. Wow. All right. Story 2. Shortly before his death, Isaac Noack went to meet someone at the... Oh, good grief. A few days later, someone connected to the something provoked something into bribing. Okay, we know some of these things down here. Provoked Elizabeth Noack into bribing Walsh. No, it's Walsh. Yeah, she bribed Walsh, Sebastian Walsh, who stopped investigation into Isaac Noack's death. So we just have to figure out. Shortly before his death, Isaac Noack meant to meet someone at the... Where did he go before he died? I think it was here. West Bridge 1. Hunter Wolf, who had a workshop in the Steelside warehouse and offered jobs. Hunter Wolf. That looks like a Hunter Wolf to me. So I think Hunter Wolf, whoever that is, sent this note. Went to meet somebody at the Westbridge warehouse. Maybe it's the Steelside warehouse again? Oh, it's the same thing. No wonder. I thought it was 2 different things. Dang it. That's how this game can trick you sometimes, I guess. Alright, we got that solved. We can take the gilded brass trinket for scrap metal. You can have 3 sui for it and call yourself lucky. Oh, this is what happened to the idol. Okay, so the idol got traded and put on a shelf for a long period of time. Who's to say why?